our clerk. We got Tommy this morning. Hey, Tommy.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, pretty good, except for we don't have a working computer in the courtroom right now. We're trying to fix it, and
Okay.
I don't know if you can see the ambient lighting, but I also am sitting here in an ambient courtroom that they may be coming in to fix as well. So
You're still in that romantical courtroom?
yes, I have the magical courtroom. And normally in preparation for my traffic docket, I have mapped out not only the defendants, but also what they're charged with.
Right.
And because of the week that I've had, I've got all the defendants mapped out by case number, but I didn't have a chance to write down all their charges because I figured I'd just pull them up as we go, which I cannot do this morning.
Right.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is when I call the cases this morning that are, it looks like they're all lining up, if you could just say, Judge, they're charged with speeding, 99 and a 70 or whatever it is, that'll help me because I'm not going to be able to see it until the computer's working.
Okay, I got you.
Or like traffic control device or whatever it is.
Okay.
That would be great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's let in the first person. I'm going to try and take people that are on our 9 o'clock docket first because I know a bunch of these people probably aren't.
Right.
Let's see here. Brian Seark is, so let's admit him. What's he charged with?
Let me find him.
He is 21 TR 3988.
Improper start from park stop standing.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Seark, good morning. You can't hear me? Oh, maybe I don't, well, I've got my microphone on. Tommy, can you look at the citation for me and make sure this wasn't a crash?
Sure.
Thank you. There you are, Mr. Seark. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
No, it wasn't, Your Honor.
No, okay, thank you. Mr. Seark, you're charged with an improper start from a parked stop. Is that what it is, Tommy?
Correct.
Thank you. Would you like to try to resolve your case this morning? If you would like to resolve your case, it would be a $60 fine plus court costs, and I would withhold the points.
How much is the court fine?
The court costs are $103, so it'd be $163.
So it's basically the equivalent to the ticket?
It would be the equivalent to the ticket, but if you want to resolve it without going to a hearing, I will not only withhold the points, but I won't make you go to traffic school. That's a way of resolving it without a hearing. I can also give you a hearing if you would like a hearing. We can set that on it'll be a 1:30 docket, probably in April, Tommy?
No, the next available date is May 5th, actually.
May 5th.
How long do I have to pay that 163?
I can give you 90 days if you'd like.
I'll take it.
All right. Oh, that will be the order of the court. You have 90 days to pay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see here.
Is that all?
That's all. You're good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Mr. Nito will be next. What is Mr. Nito charged with? NIETO. He's
Unlawful speed, 99 and a 70.
okay. Mr. Nito, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir? I'm Judge Nicola.
Hey, good morning, Judge.
Good morning. This morning is an opportunity for you to try to resolve your case if you would like. We can also set your case for a hearing. You are charged with driving 99 and 70. If you wanted to resolve your case this morning, the resolution would be a $175 fine plus court costs, and the court would withhold adjudication of the points. Would you like to do that, sir?
Yes, ma'am. No contest.
All right, great. I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay. How much time do you need to pay?
I would like to exhaust the 90 if possible.
90 days to pay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Thank you. All right, let's see here. Oh, that person isn't on here. Boy, oh boy, do I have them lining up this morning. And I know not all these people are on my, okay, Pleader is on my 9 o'clock. Shayna, she's got two, 21 TR 5416 and 5417. You tell me what those are, Tommy? Tommy, you're muted.
Oops. First one is.
Pleader. Just give me one moment. I'm having the clerk read the charges. What are the charges? What's 5416?
Oh, 1 second. My screen just blipped. Oh,
Okay.
my goodness.
Your Honor, I can tell you if you'd like.
Just tell me, because we're having technical difficulties in the courtroom this morning, so that's why we're going through.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I appreciate your time addressing this. I have two offenses here. One was I was speeding going 39 and a 30. And then he also got me for my registration not being updated.
Which one is the registration? I need to know which case is the registration case. Is it 5416 or 5417?
5416 is the registration case, Your Honor.
All right, so let me move that. Have you gotten your car registered, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. And also there was a technical difficulty because I did try to get my registration, which I showed the officer, and it actually, the e-tags kicked back the 6738 at the time. So it was a technical error on their end. So I just went to the DMV directly and just got it in person.
Okay.
To kind of eliminate that. So
well, if you would like to resolve your cases this morning, I would be inclined to dismiss the citation for the registration, which is 21 TR 5416. And if you wanted to resolve 21 TR 5417, it would be a $25 fine plus court costs, and I would withhold the points. Would you like to do that?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your time today. And
oh, you're welcome. And I'm sorry to rush you through it, but they loaded me up with like 100 people, and I
have shingles, so this is great. I'm in a lot of shingles, so
oh, I'm sorry you have the shingles. I hope you feel better. I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay the fine. If you'd like, it'll be $128.
Yes, ma'am.
How much time would you like?
30 days would be great.
Okay, I'll give you 30 days. Thank you
so much for your time.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for zooming in. Bye. All right, let's see here. There we go. Alefinks, 21 TR 4799 is next person. What are they charged with?
Unlawful speed, county non-residential, 90 and a 70.
Okay, thank you. There you go. There we go. Can you hear me, sir? Oh.
And Your Honor, if you see me talking to the side, it's because I have a new clerk with me.
Hi, good morning.
Loretta. I'm not crazy.
Hi, Loretta. How are you?
How are you?
All right. This doesn't look like the same gentleman I just saw. I just saw a guy in a suit, and now I see a man with the same name who's not wearing a suit.
I think that was his background.
Oh. You think the suit was his background?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, good morning. Can you hear me, Mr. Finks?
Mr. Alefinks is here. Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
I just, did you have a background before? Because it looked like you were wearing a suit, and now you look like you're in camo.
That's my, something's wrong with the Zoom meeting here. We use Teams. And,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the last time I got you over Zoom, you looked like you were in a dark blue suit.
You need to see identification, Your Honor?
No, sir, I don't. You're fine. You're charged, sir, with going 90 and a 70. Would you like to try to resolve your case this morning, or do you want to ask for a hearing?
What and the two options for resolving and or hearing?
Yes, this morning the option is to resolve your case. If you wanted to resolve your case this morning, the offer would be a $175 fine plus court costs, and you would not have points on your license. Would you like to resolve it? If not, I will have to set you for a hearing, which would be May the 5th at 1:30.
Okay, so the question is because the reason I requested a hearing, I thought this was the hearing, and because I'm going up for my top secret clearance, okay. The annotation that the deputy indicated he put in the court may in the traffic ticket may hinder that. That's my concern.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we have to set you for a hearing with the officer present, and I can only do that. I think it's May 5th, right, Tommy?
Correct.
Because this will show up on my record, correct? Even though I took the driver course, the online traffic school course.
If you take the online traffic course, all that does is withhold the points.
Okay,
which I am willing to do. I'm willing to enter an order withholding the points, but it would still show that you had a traffic ticket, but the traffic ticket would show a withhold of the points.
and it would show a public record, whatever he indicated on the ticket, correct?
Yes. It would
Yeah.
show up. It would show up that there was a withhold of the points, and that you weren't adjudicated guilty, but it would still show that you received the ticket. The ticket would not be dismissed, and I can't dismiss the ticket without having an officer present. So the way that this works is we have a 9 a.m. docket where we initially set all of our traffic cases, which there's hundreds of them, to see whether people want to resolve their cases. If they don't, then we have to subpoena the officers in for an actual hearing, which happens in the afternoon, which in your case would be on May the 5th if you'd like to do that. I don't know whether the officer would be inclined to dismiss the citation or not, but I certainly could give you an opportunity to bring the officer in and ask if he or she would.
Okay,
You want to do that? We can do
Yeah.
that. We'll set you May the 5th at 1:30, sir.
okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And then I would suggest to you in the meantime, though, that you check with your employer and find out whether having the points withheld would affect your ability to get your clearances that you need, or if you have a ticket on your record at all. Because a lot of times what I have found as a judge is that what employers are looking for is either, in a criminal case that there was a withhold of adjudication, which means no guilty verdict, or in a traffic citation or in an infraction case, again, that the points were withheld, that the court didn't make a finding of guilt. And that would be good information for the judge on May the 5th to say, I found out that this is what I need in order to make sure that I can keep my job. Because I don't know that May the 5th is going to be my day. It might be a different judge. So if you have that information available by then, at least that'll help us make a good decision for you. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Martinez. None of these people look like they're
9 o'clock.
on my meeting. So I'm going to figure out if I can just admit all 23 of them. This is going to be fun. Come on, why isn't it letting me admit all? I'm just going to have to admit them one by one. I'll just go down the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's admit 6. Good morning, everyone. This is Judge Nicola. If you all wouldn't mind, would you all mind muting your microphones until I call your case, please? That would help me, because we do get a lot of feedback on Zoom if everybody has their microphone on. So I'm going to start with you, sir. Up on the right. You can't hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning. I need you to, actually, I'm going to take your case first. Everybody else, please mute your microphone. Mr. Bell, Mr. Singer, iPhone with the sky in the background, please mute your microphone, sirs. Thank you. Sir, on the iPhone up on the left, you, sir, with the white mask pulled down, what is your name? Sir, can you hear me, the one who's driving? What is your name? I'm going to pass you in a minute because I've got a whole courtroom full of people. All right, I'm going to go to Mr. Slorer. Mr. Slorer, good morning. Mr. Slorer is on the 9:30 docket, 21 TR 6397. Tommy, please tell the court what Mr. Slorer is charged with.
Unlawful speed requires speed. 1 second.
Thank you.
It's 85 and a 45.
And where was it? Do you know?
Bass Lake Road and 41.
All right, Mr. Slorer. Hi, good morning. This is Judge Nicola. Mr. Slorer, you're charged with going 40 miles an hour over the speed limit in a what's basically a residential zone. This morning would be an opportunity for you to resolve your case if you would like. If you would like to have a hearing, we would be scheduling hearings for May the 5th. What would you like to do this morning? Would you like to try to resolve it, or would you like to seek a
I
hearing?
would like to resolve it. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened. I was going with the traffic. I did not see the reduced speed signs. I thought I was told by the gentleman who pulled me over that it was a night speed limit that had come into effect because of a panther crossing or something like that. I've been, driving for 30-something years. All around the world. I have never come across a speed limit for night, a 2-tier speed limit. So I was unprepared for it. I realized that I was going too fast, that I was going way too fast compared to what was the speed in the reduced speed in that pocket. And for that, I'm sorry, there are no excuses, but I would never drive at that kind of a speed compared with a legal speed limit knowingly. And I know that ignorance is not a defense, but I consider myself a safe driver. I was driving with the traffic for a while.
All the traffic was going really fast that day, obviously.
The traffic was certainly going very fast for most of Alligator Alley, and I know I was going a little bit faster than the speed limit, but it was sort of going with the flow. I should have slowed down and let people pass me. I'm willing to take a safe driver course or whatever I can take in order to re-educate myself. But I just never come across a reduced nighttime speed limit before.
I appreciate that, sir. For the record, anybody that's over Zoom right now needs to mute their microphone. If you are unable to mute your microphone, I am going to put you back in the waiting room. So please try to mute your microphone. I'm going to give you one last chance to do it. There's 2 gentlemen over right now who do not have their microphones muted. I will not be able to conduct hearings with people with their microphones on. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to mute it. I'm going to give you about another minute to try and figure it out, and then I'm going to place you back in the waiting room. All right, so Mr. Slorer, in light of your speed, I am statutorily required to impose the required fine. In your case, it would be $300 plus court costs, which would bring your total to $403. I would be willing to withhold the points if you took an 8-hour traffic school. That would need to be done within the next 30 days, and a copy of the certificate filed with the clerk of courts. Would you like to do that?
I would very much like to do that, yes.
I can also give you between 30 and 90 days to pay. Would you like additional time to pay, sir?
I don't need that, but I would like to do the course.
Okay, sir. So that will be the order of the court. 8-hour traffic school, $300 fine plus court costs, and it'll be 30 days to pay, okay?
Thank you. And will I get mailed the details? I know exactly how to carry this out.
Yes, you'll get a copy in the mail.
Okay, thank you very much.
You can take the online traffic school. You just need to Google it, and it'll show you the traffic schools that are available. You can take it online. Just get a certificate.
I think I've gotten a few of these things in my mailbox already. So welcome to Florida, I suppose. And sorry about this, and thank you very much.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, sir, up on the left with the white mask on, gray shirt. Are you ready? You. Yes.
Me?
One with the finger up. Yes, you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Rolando Bolanos.
How do you spell your last name, sir?
Bolanos.
With a
Bolanos.
B? Oh, there we are, Mr. Bolanos. 21 TR 5180. Tommy, he is on the 9 a.m. docket.
Yes.
What is his charge, please?
Oh my God. I have some problem with my English. I'm trying to listen to you and to follow you. No, but it's difficult to me to sometimes. I'm sorry.
Do you have anybody who? Do you have anyone who can help you?
I don't have any. I thought that it was someone to translate or something, but I'm asking the code that the day that I present my paper and everything, and they told me that there should be a translator.
Okay. Tommy, what's he charged with?
Okay.
The first one
He's
is,
got two. He has 2 charges, right? He's got 5169, 5180.
yeah, the first one's unlawful speed 97 and a 70,
Thank you.
which is 5169,
Okay.
and 5180 is proof of insurance.
Okay. Would you be willing to convey to him in Spanish what the offer would be for me, Tommy?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I will dismiss the proof of insurance case. If he enters a plea on the speeding, it'll be $175 fine plus court costs. I'll withhold the points.
Ok, para el primero que va más de velocidad, le van a dar $175 más el costo de la corte y le van a dar 60 días para pagar. Y el otro lo van a cancelar, el del seguro.
Ok. El señor policía, es una pregunta, el señor policía que me puso el ticket, él me dice que yo iba manejando 97 millas por hora, que iba compitiendo con otros más que me vieron en un dron, pero yo iba a una velocidad correcta en el momento que antes cuando íbamos en la calle, y entonces dice él me dice que me pone la multa a mí, y yo le pregunto, vean acá, si tú dices que yo estaba corriendo con otros más, ¿dónde están los otros? Y habían 5 policías y me pararon solamente a mí.
Okay, déjame explicarlo al güey. Your Honor, he's saying that the officers that stopped and said that he was seen speeding 97 with the drone, they caught him with the helicopter. But he says he didn't see any other cars or nothing like that. I'm gonna let him know that he can set it to trial.
Absolutely. The fact that there are any other cars around actually make it worse for him.
Yeah.
When there's lots of cars around, a lot of times they can make an argument to me that, hey, there were all these other cars around. How do you know it was me? But when he tells me that he was the only car, that makes it a lot more difficult. But I'm happy to set him for a hearing on that May the 5th date. Let him know, please, that he needs to bring his own interpreter. I'm just lucky that I have you to help me this morning, Tommy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lo que el juez dice es que como tú eres el único carro, se hace su caso más difícil. Si había muchos más carros, pueden decir que no fuiste tú. So, lo que podemos hacer es ponerle otro día con el policía que está presente, y tú puedes decir lo que pasó y él dice lo que pasó y ella hace su decisión. Ese día va a ser mayo 5.
What's up? Thank you, guys.
Está bien.
Y tiene que traer tu propia persona para traducir para ustedes, porque la corte no tenemos para ese día.
Ok, mayo 5.
Mayo 5 a la 1:30.
A las 9:30 de la mañana.
No, a la 1:30.
A 1:30.
Y nosotros le vamos a mandar algo por el correo.
Ok, ahí me mandaría el ID para entrar, ¿verdad?
Exactly.
Muchas gracias.
De nada. Okay, we're going to do May 5th, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Tommy, and thank you, sir. We'll see you May 5th. And you told him too, he needs to bring somebody to help him interpret, right?
I did, yes.
All right, thank you. It'd be nice if that was on the notice that went out, but thus far.
Ya te puedes ir, señor.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's go with Mr. Bell, George Bell, and I think your last name is Belfond, is that correct?
Yes, Belfond.
All right, and Tommy, he's on the 9 o'clock docket. Mr. Belfond is 21 TR 4620.
Yes.
That's unlawful speed, 94 and a 70.
All right, thank you. And actually, Tommy, it looks like I got my computer back up and running, so we might be in business.
Okay.
Mr. Belfond, I don't know if you heard what I said to the previous gentleman, but this morning is an opportunity to resolve your case if you'd like to. If you want a hearing, we're setting them on May the 5th at 1:30. In your case with a 94 and a 70, if you wanted to resolve it, it would be $175 fine plus court costs, and the court would withhold the points. Are you interested in resolving your case this morning?
No.
You would like a hearing?
Yes, I like a hearing. It was 3 or 4 cars was running together for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Then I was the last one. I was definitely not got on that speed. It was 3, 4 cars was driving for 20 minutes. When I get to Immaculate Road, there have another car jumped in, and I was the last one. It's no way. We were there for so long. It was around midnight. No.
All right. All right. So we will give you a hearing May the 5th at 1:30, sir. We'll see you then.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else that's over on the Zoom right now that wants a hearing and doesn't want to try to resolve their case, please let me know, because otherwise I will give you that May the 5th date, and that way we can get you out of the room. Anybody? Mr. Finch, yes, sir.
Do I stay on your?
No, you're done, sir. You can sign off.
Roger that.
As soon as you guys are done, just sign off of Zoom. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Singer.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. This is James Singer.
Thank you. And for the record, Tommy, Mr. Singer is on the 10 o'clock docket. His case is case number 21 TR 6881. Please find your case, Mr. Singer.
Yes, as the other gentleman mentioned, I would like to settle the case today. Again, it's speeding. There's no excuse. I have a very good record. I haven't had a speeding ticket in a few years. Just to note, due to my urgency, it was 3 p.m. on a Wednesday, I believe. I was driving up Vanderbilt Road towards Airport Road. My son had just called me. My son's a junior at St. John Newman High School. He just had major soldier surgery, and he foolishly was in the weight room with his friends, and he dislocated his shoulder again. And he called me up in a panic, and I panicked, and I was racing to assist him with the ambulance. And in addition, I live overseas. I live in the Middle East for the past 12 years. I live in Saudi Arabia. I work with the U.S. defense contractors. So this is something I would like to settle quickly because I have to be deployed in the next 2 weeks. And I do request, I request possibly some supervision or a traffic school or whatever you see fit.
Sure. All right. In light of the speed, it would be a $250 fine. I don't have any control over that. That's our statutory minimum. Plus the court costs, which are $103. I would withhold the points, but I would request that you take a 4-hour traffic school. Very good. I agree with that, Your Honor. Thank you. Okay, and then you just need to file a certificate of completion within 30 days, and then you won't have the points on your license. And I totally understand when you have something going on with your child, that it might cause you to drive in a way that's different than the way that you normally would drive. So I accept your explanation. I agree, and thank you very much. All right, thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, sir on the iPhone in the red t-shirt in the bottom. Mr. Really good. Sir in the iPhone, can you hear me in the red t-shirt? You need to unmute your microphone, sir.
So what is he gonna, like, warning?
You're still on Zoom, Mr. Singer. I can still hear you.
Look, just look.
I'm glad you thought it wasn't that bad, though. That's a good thing.
This is how court's done now.
I know.
I can still hear you, Mr. Singer.
Did you hear about that guy who was in court?
Do you guys know I can still hear you, and so can the whole world, because we're broadcasting live on
There was a
YouTube?
cat talking.
Yes.
It's just like, I'm sorry.
There was
Do
a
you guys
lawyer.
hear me? If you
And
can
they're
hear me, I
senior level
want you to know
lawyers.
that I am not a
These
cat.
guys were like 80-year-old lawyers.
That's right.
And he goes, obviously, I'm not a cat.
I know. I remember.
I am not a cat.
Obviously, I'm not a
It's
cat.
like, okay, your house.
But they're like, Bob, you got to remove that. And Bob's like, I don't know
Should I
how.
remove him from the room, or should we just sit here and enjoy this conversation?
Pretty funny.
Oh my God. Well, it's better than the other guy who cussed me out a few weeks ago when he was still over Zoom. That was fun. I actually just sat and listened to that one. I was like, wow.
I know.
How do I get him out of here?
Yeah.
There we go. Remove from room.
Yeah, remove from room.
There we go. Bye, Mr. Singer. Thank you for the entertainment, though. Remove. Okay, I got a clear courtroom. I can get rid of this. Thank God. All right. Sir on the iPhone. You're the only one left. Can you hear me? You're in the red shirt.
I'm
Nice, there are two
the
of you. Hi.
yeah, I'm Javier's uncle. I don't know if I can be a translator because he doesn't speak English, or you want to use somebody else. I don't know.
I will use you if you can help me with your friend. Is it your friend?
He's my nephew,
Your nephew? Yes, please.
Yes.
What's his name? What's his name?
Javier Joel Lopez.
Mr. Lopez. Okay, I have to find him.
9:30.
There we are. Javier Lopez Claro, 21
Yes.
TR 7062. He is
Correct,
on the 9th.
yes.
Right, give me just a minute. I just need to find his case. And thank you for helping us this morning.
Not a problem.
And there we go. And come on. Just got this computer fixed. Better work. Okay. So I don't know, did you hear me talking to the other individuals this morning? This morning is an opportunity to resolve the case if he'd like to. If he wants to have a hearing, it will be set for May the 4th. Can you ask your nephew whether he wants to try and resolve his case or whether he wants a hearing?
¿Quieres ir a la corte o quieres tratar de resolver el caso? He needs to try to resolve the case today.
Okay. Based on his speed, it would be a mandatory $250 fine. Also, based on the area that he was driving, I would require him to go to an 8-hour traffic school if he wanted to resolve his case.
quieres ir a una escuela para hacer 8 horas de tráfico, si lo quieres resolver hoy, o tienes que ir a la corte. Okay. And the other.
Would he like to do that, sir?
Let me ask you a question. The other option that he has is to go to court and to have a day on court, and you hear the arguments and then you make a final decision. Because the problem that he has is he was a 65 when the undercover cop was on his tail for more than 2 miles, and he's trying to prevent an accident. He speed up all the way to 70, but when the police give it a ticket, it was for 94 miles. He said he never reached 90. His car never gonna reach 94 miles.
Okay, so then that means that he would like to have a hearing. And so what we're going to do is schedule his case for a hearing with the officer present, and that will be May the 5th at 1:30.
No, actually, never mind. That was I was trying to explain to him what's going on. He's gonna try to resolve it today. So you say it's $250 ticket plus 8 hours of school.
Right, and $103 in court costs. So it'd be $353 total. He'd have to do an 8-hour school, and the court would withhold the points.
So there will be no points?
There would be no points if he takes traffic school.
Si vas a las 8 horas no te ponen los tickets, no te ponen eso, pero tienes que pagar $250 de la multa y 103 de gasto de corte. All right, let's do that.
Okay. Does he need additional time to pay? I can give him between 30 and 90 days to pay.
Dice que si necesitas tiempo adicional para pagar, te puede dar 30 o 90 días para pagar. No, he can pay that right away.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That will be the court's order. Thank you for helping us with the English to Spanish translation. Thank you.
Not a problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ya la corte determinó que tienes que pagar 250 pesos. Sale.
Oh, this is going to be a fun morning, Tommy.
It's turned out to be a fun week.
I know, right? I came back
last week was a doozy.
Well, I was on
you
vacation
weren't here last week.
I wasn't. I was actually on my first vacation in a year, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to really pay for this for being gone for a week. I come back on Monday with like a computer that doesn't work, a courtroom that's dark, and a trial in the dark, and I was like, yep. But I was off for a week, so I'm in a pretty good mood despite all of the problems we're having right now. God. All right, I guess I should let a few more people in. I'll just drink some coffee first.
Yes, drink the coffee.
So what's the name of the lady that's sitting next to you, our new clerk? What's your name?
Last name, Lorena? Lorena Velasco.
And you sounds like you might speak Spanish too.
Yes, I do.
Oh boy, I got 2 of you now that I can pick on. We do have interpreters in all of our courtrooms, but for whatever reason, I seem to really struggle to get them into traffic court. So sometimes I might ask you guys to help me a little bit because I feel terrible for these people that are sitting over here and they think they're going to have an interpreter and then they don't. And I want to be able to help them. And my Spanish is terrible. It's not even acceptable in any way. It's like right now I'm working on my daughter who's 14 to keep taking Spanish because I want her to be able to speak Spanish because I made the mistake at her age of not taking it. You know, it's just like you get to a certain age and you go, God, I wish I would have taken that opportunity. But anyway, well, it's very nice to meet you and I look forward to working with you too.
You too, thank you.
All right, let's call the next 6. Let's see how this goes. All right. Good morning, everybody. Those of you who can hear me, if you would please mute your microphone until your case is called, I would appreciate it. This is Judge Nicola. You're in traffic court this morning. If you can hear me when you sign on, please mute your microphone until your case is called. All right, let's start with Miss Carey. Miss Carey, can you hear me? This is Judge Nicola. You're here. She's on the 9 o'clock or 9:30 docket, case number 20 TR 32002. Esther Carey. Miss Carey, you ready? Hi, good morning. Hi there.
Good morning.
Good morning. And for everybody that's logging in, this morning is an opportunity to try to resolve your case. If you do not want to resolve your case today and you want a hearing, the hearings will actually be on May the 5th at 1:30. And Tommy, let me know when that one's full, please.
I have 3 more left on that one.
Okay, 3 more cases will be set on May the 5th, and then the next cases will be set on May the 12th, right? The 12th?
Yep.
Yep. All right. And that will allow you, if you believe that you received the ticket when you shouldn't have, to have an officer present so that you could actually provide testimony to the court as to why you believe that you should not have been issued the citation. Today's purposes are to try and see if we can have a resolution of your case. So I'll make you some offers to see if that's something you want to accept in order to resolve your case. If you say, no, I don't want to do that, I want to have a hearing, we'll set you on May the 5th or that later date, May the 12th. All right, so Ms. Carey, you are charged with violating a traffic control device. If you wanted to resolve your case, the offer would be a $60 fine plus court costs, which is $103, total of $163, and the court would withhold your points for you. So that means you would not have the points on your license. Is that something you're interested in doing?
What was the last fee? You said $160?
$163, which is a $60 fine plus court costs. That's the total money you would owe, but I would withhold the points from your license.
And withhold points. Okay, that's fine.
I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay. Do you need additional time to pay the fine and court costs?
Yes.
How much time would you like?
At least 40 days.
I'll give you 60. How's that?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. That will be the order of the court.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next we have someone on a Galaxy A20. Would you unmute your microphone, please? All right, how about the gentleman in the black on the iPhone? Sir, are you ready? I just need you to unmute your microphone. Hi there, what's your name?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
My name is Siobhan. My name is Siobhan Leslie. Siobhan Leslie.
Mr. Leslie, all right. He's also on the 9:30 docket, 21 TR 6678. Mr. Leslie, just let me pull your case up real quick. All right, let's pull your citation real quick. You were going pretty fast, Mr. Leslie.
I was trying to get around traffic. As soon as I got around, I slowed down, and literally like 2 minutes later, the police comes up. So I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, if you were slowing down, you were going a lot faster.
I was going at average speed, and I just got around traffic, and then I slowed down.
All right, well, based on your speed, if you wanted to resolve your case, it would be a $300 fine plus court costs, and you would also have to do a 8-hour traffic school. Would you like to resolve your case, or do you want to set it for a hearing?
I would like to resolve it.
Okay, that would be the resolution. Under normal circumstances with your speed, that's a difficult sell for me, but I'm trying to get cases resolved. And I am willing to resolve it with you doing some traffic school in light of your speed. So if you're willing to do that, you have to file a copy of your certificate within 30 days to show that you did the 8-hour school. The fine and court costs are normally due within 30 days, but in light of the fact that it's going to be $403, I can give you additional time to pay. Would you like additional time to pay, sir?
Please.
I can give you up to 90. How much time would you like?
The 60 would be fine.
Okay, 60 days to pay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
I'm sorry, quick question.
Yes.
Would I receive a letter and tell me when the citation school would be, or I just have to locate one?
Tommy, you get something in the mail showing what the judgment is, right?
You get the judgment. Traffic school, you can find them online.
Okay.
It just has to be a Florida approved traffic school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you guys sending out something for me or no?
You're going to receive the judgment, which tells you what your fine and court costs are. And those you can pay them online as well at collierclerk.com.
Okay. With that being said, the address that you guys have is the 529. Are you able to verify that for me?
Let me check for you. 1 second.
Your citation says 529 Northwest 14th Avenue, apartment F205, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33311. That's what it
Yes,
says on
ma'am.
your citation. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, a lot of this stuff can be done online. You can pay your fines online with the collierclerk.com, and you can also do traffic school online. Just make sure that you file a copy of your traffic school certificate within 30 days, because if you don't file it within 30 days, it's going to cause you a lot of grief, okay?
Okay, with that being, I'm sorry for keeping you, but
That's okay.
with that,
I've got, nobody else is able to seem to log on right now, so I've got a few minutes.
thank you. With that being said, how would I get it to you? Would I have to mail it off, or could go to my local courthouse to drop it off or anything?
No, because it needs to be filed in Collier County. So you need to go to the Collier County Clerk's website and get the address so that you can send it into the Collier County Clerk of Courts. A lot of the traffic schools tell you that they will do it for you, but I always think that it's better to be more cautious than to believe that it'll actually be filed on your behalf. So if it were me, I'd get a copy of my certificate and file it as well. Because I've heard from some people that some of the traffic schools haven't gotten their certificates filed on time, and that's caused them a problem. So if it were me, I'd take my certificate, I'd write my case number on it, and I would put it in the mail to the clerk, you know, with a little letter that says enclosed is my certificate, just to get it done so that you get it within 30 days, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sir. Good luck
All right,
to you.
have a nice day. Thank you.
You too. Bye. Anybody else over Zoom right now that can hear me that wants to have their case heard? Because I'm looking like I'm having some people that are having trouble. Not yet. All right, I'm gonna let a few more people in. Hopefully we'll have some people that can figure out how to get their audio on.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Anybody that's over Zoom right now, if you wouldn't mind muting your microphone until your case is called.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, let's start with the gentleman whose name is Otto.
Good morning.
Hi, sir. What's your last name?
Cafaro, C-A-F-A-R-O.
Okay, where are there? Okay, Mr. Cafaro is on our 10 o'clock docket, Tommy. All right, give me a minute, Mr. Cafaro. I just need to pull your case up. It's case number 21TR6778. And for those of you who have just joined us over Zoom this morning, this morning's hearing is an opportunity to resolve your case. If you do not want to resolve your case could be set for a hearing either on May the 5th or May the 12th. Is there anybody out there right now who can hear me that does not want to resolve their case that wants a hearing with the officer present? Okay, I'm not hearing anybody who's saying that that's what they want to do. All right, so sir, if you want yes?
Ma'am?
Mr. Schaefer, do you want to set your case for hearing, sir?
The officer said he would ask for no points. I don't know if that would have to be a hearing or how that works.
All right, well, let's address that when we get to your case, and we can talk about whether the court would be willing to assess the points or not. If I'm not willing to assess the points, what I can do is give you a hearing date. If I'm not willing to withhold the points, I mean, I can give you a hearing date with the officer present, and then the officer can, of course, ask me to withhold it. But I haven't had a chance to look at your case yet, so let me finish with this gentleman's case, Mr. Cafaro's case, and we can then look at your case and see what you have going on and what we can do. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Cafaro, if you wanted to resolve your case, sir, it would be a $250 fine plus court costs, but I would require you to do an 8-hour traffic school in order to withhold the points. Would you like to resolve it that way, sir?
Yes, ma'am. And I did elect to do a 4-hour traffic school. I actually completed it yesterday on my own, just to be preemptive. I apologize.
That's okay. Actually, the fact that you did it on your own makes me change my mind. I will accept your 4-hour traffic school as having been in compliance. So I'm going to change that, Tommy, to the 4-hour traffic school, $250 fine plus court costs, and I'll withhold the points. sometimes doing things in advance and taking the initiative goes a long way with me.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay the fine and court costs, which will be $353. How much time would you like to pay the fine and court costs, sir?
I can resolve it as soon as possible.
Okay, so it'll be 30 days to pay.
Okay. And I have to go down to the clerk of courts to do so?
You can either pay it at the clerk of courts in person, or you can do it online at collierclerk.com. There's a pay button where you can put in your payment information. That way you don't have to come in if you don't want to.
Okay. And then did you say that is an additional 4 hours or
No, the fact that you did the 4-hour school already sits pretty well with me. So I'm not going to make you do an additional 4 hours because you already did it on your own.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for getting it done in advance.
Your Honor, we just need him to send in the certificate so it cancels out the 4-hour driving school.
Yes, we need you to send in a copy of your certificate if you've gotten that, sir. That way it'll go into the file and it'll show that you've complied. That's important to get done, and you should be able to see the address on the website. Just make sure you put your name, your case number, so that it goes into your file and shows that you actually did complete it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. There's information on where to send that?
You can find that on the collierclerk.com on the website.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. All right, Mr. Diodon. I know I'm saying your name wrong and I'm sorry. Tell me how you say your name, sir. How do you say your name?
It's Rigo Diodone.
Oh boy, I'm still not gonna be able to, because you have this great French, you have this wonderful French accent, which I don't have. And I have friends who are French, and whenever I try to say anything that even comes close to French, they tell me just to stop.
I understand that, Judge. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me see. You are on my 9:30 docket, which is 21 TR 4036. Let me just find your case, sir. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Okay. All right, sir. If you wanted to try to resolve your case this morning, it would be a $175 fine plus the court costs. And in your case, the court would not impose the driving school. Would you like to resolve it that way, sir?
Do you guys have any payment plans including in that for financial difficulty or COVID-19?
Mr. Dino,
yes, Judge. Judge. How much is the total, Judge? Because this is the situation. The reason I come to you, Judge. It was like 7:30 in the morning. I was on my way to Miami to attend my father's funeral. There was like 4 cars driving on the west side and the officer coming on the east side. And then he turned on, doesn't stop the 3 cars who was in front of me. They just stopped me and gave me that ticket. To me, I feel like, really, that's really unjust. But if I have that, I come to, because 4 cars together driving, it was really foggy days. There's no way somebody can do that kind of speed. But you gave me the ticket, I don't contest it, but I come to you, to see what you can do for me.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, so this is what everybody needs to understand. And I tried to make this clear when I started this hearing this morning, but I don't think people understand. So I'm going to try and break it down.
Okay.
The court, the way that traffic court works is that when you get a ticket and you ask for a hearing, the first thing that happens is that the court schedules a hearing before one of us judges to see if we can come up with a resolution of the case without it going to a hearing, because the hearings with the officers present require us to subpoena all of the police officers that are involved and to conduct those hearings over Zoom as well. In light of the fact that we have thousands and thousands of tickets that get issued, it's impossible for us to conduct all of those hearings at once. So we try to resolve some of them on a morning docket, and the ones that can't be resolved go to a hearing docket on a different date. Currently, we're setting those hearings on May the 5th and then May the 12th. So if you feel like you were given the ticket wrongfully, which I feel like you do, sir, then we need to set your case on a hearing docket with the officer present to see if we can resolve it with the officer available. Sometimes the officers say, hey, I might have made a mistake, or in this case, I'll be willing to reduce the fine or the points or something, but I cannot do that as a judge without being given the opportunity for both sides to present their case, which means to hear not only from the person who's gotten the ticket, from also from the officer who has issued the ticket. The officers who have issued the ticket are not available in a morning docket. In a morning docket, I'll look at you and I'll say, you know what, I've looked at your case, I've looked at your speed, I've looked at your driving record, and here's what I'm willing to do in order to resolve your case without bringing it to a full hearing. So in your case, sir, what I would be willing to do in light of what your ticket says to me is to issue that $250 fine plus the court costs. No, I'm sorry. It's $175 fine plus court costs and not assess the points. Now, if you say that you believe that you were wrongfully accused.
So how much total it would be, Judge? How much?
It would be $278. That would be the total. But I am more than willing, if you think that you were in a pack of cars and you weren't the one who was speeding, to set you for a hearing to allow you to make that argument in front of either me or one of the other judges who's going to be hearing these cases. I'm totally happy to do that. My goal this morning with this docket is to resolve as many of these cases as I can in order to prevent our hearing dockets from becoming huge. So when I'm saying that, what that means is that with a lot of you, I'm more than willing to cut you a break this morning to try and resolve your case. And in your case, the break would mean not ordering you to go to traffic school.
I appreciate that. Can you give me a break on the $278? If things tough, I just buried my dad and all stuff. If you can help me a little bit better on that course, I'm more than happy to pay it and get over it, please.
The problem is that I can't adjust the court costs. The court costs are $103, and anything that is over 19 miles an hour over the speed limit, which in your case you're 25 over, I'm required to impose a $175 fine. I don't have any discretion on that.
Okay.
I wish I did. I mean, I think I could allow you to do community service hours if you wanted to for the fine, but not for the court costs. You could do, let's see, at $175 for the fine, it would be 17.5 hours of community service. If you wanted to do some community service work for a 501c3 charity and submit that, I could let you do that. That would eliminate the fine, but the court costs are statutory. I cannot adjust those, the 103.
Okay. When it's a 501c3, what kind of organization is that?
That's like a church, a charity, like St. Matthew's House or the Harry Chapin Food Bank or something like that. I mean, you can ask around, we've got hundreds of charities in Collier County that you could just say, are you a 501c3 charity? Can you provide proof of my community service hours so that I can provide them to the court to show proof that I have done the work and that I won't have to pay the fine?
I mean, he had have to go through that, Judge. No problem. Just I'll go ahead and pay the fine. Honestly, even I feel like he was not really a fair ticket to me, but I will more than happy just go ahead and pay it and leave that, and move forward.
Okay. Do you want to actually accept the fine, or do you want to opt to do the community service hours?
Well, I will pay the fine. Just get it resolved now.
All right.
Yeah. So
what I'll do is I'll give you 90 days to pay that fine, sir. That'll give you some additional time if that helps you.
That's wonderful, Judge.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right. All right. Thank you.
So it's $278, no point on my ticket, so I can go ahead and pay directly to the courthouse.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Have a blessed day. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, ma'am, on the Galaxy A20, are you ready? I think you're still having some trouble. Connor Schaefer, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. Work is a little busy.
All right, well, I'm gonna try and get you in here and out of here as soon as I can. Tommy, he's on the 9:30 docket. Mr. Schaefer, case number 21TR6624. All right, let's see what we got, Mr. Schaefer. Would you like to try to resolve your case today, sir?
I would. My biggest thing is points, because I work for the Department of the Navy and Department of the Army. I'm a contractor. Points will destroy my clearance. That is my biggest thing.
I know what you were just about to say.
Yeah. The fine, no issue. Traffic school, no issue. It's the points that'll mess up my clearance.
Okay. If you want to resolve your case, it'd be a $250 fine plus court costs, 4-hour school. I will withhold the points.
4-hour school. where would I do that? Do I just Google Florida Traffic School, or
Yeah.
do you know about how much that runs?
I don't know. What are they? I think they're like under $100. I've never really looked at it before, but people tell me they're not real expensive. It's like everything else in the world right now. Everybody's competing with each other. So I'm sure there are ones out there that are more expensive or less expensive than the others. Just make sure that it says that it's an acceptable traffic school in the state of Florida, so you don't end up taking a school that we won't accept. And they actually will show the certification on the website. They should.
Okay. And I assume I can also check with the DMV on if something's approved.
I would think so. I don't actually know, but I should know, but I don't.
Perfect. And you said it was a $250 fine plus court costs, and you said court costs are $103?
Yes, sir. So it'd be $353.
$353.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
How much time do you need to pay? I can give you up to 90 days to pay. And for everybody else's knowledge, because somebody threw out a question about COVID-19 and stuff like that, I am only allowed to give up to 90 days to pay. If you need more time before the expiration of that 90 days, if you ask for the full 90 days, you'll need to get together with the clerk of courts, the Collier County Clerk of Courts, to see if they will allow you to go onto a payment plan to pay whatever amount is remaining. I'm only able to offer up to 90 days, but sometimes the clerk of courts can extend that time if you just go in with them and sign a contract for a payment plan, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, thank you.
If I could have the 90 days, and how long do I have to do the traffic school?
30 days.
30 days? Okay, I mean, that should be easy to do. I'll get that knocked out at my other job tonight.
Sounds great. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great
All
day.
right, you're welcome. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ms. Mandel, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Ms. Mandel. I'm just trying to figure out where you are.
I have no idea.
Is your last name Mandel?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta find you.
She's on the 1030, Your Honor.
Oh, there she is. Yep. All right, Ms. Mandel, your case number 21TR7104. Let me find your case. There she is. Come on. And Ms. Mandel, would you like to try to resolve your case this morning, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you wanted to resolve your case, it would be a $250 fine plus court costs. You would also be required to take the 4-hour school in order to avoid the points.
Yes, ma'am. That would be good.
Okay. How much time do you need to pay the fine and court costs, which is $353?
The 90 days, please.
Okay, we'll give you 90. You do need to complete the traffic school within 30, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ciro, you ready, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi, good morning. And he is on the 9:30 docket. Let me just pull your case up, sir. And this is 21TR6654. And all right, and sir, if you wanted to resolve your case, it would be a $250 fine plus the court costs, and the court would require you to do a 4-hour traffic school if you wanted to avoid the points.
And what are the court costs?
$103.
Okay. And as far as traffic school, because I'm not in Florida, is
Yes.
that doable online, or would
Yes.
it?
Yep, you can do it
Okay.
online. Just Google Florida Traffic School and you should be able to find one that you can do online, and get a certificate from and file that certificate with our clerk of courts here in Collier County.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, sounds good.
And as far, could I please request the full 90 days?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. All right, bye-bye. Ms. Espinoza, are you ready?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, you guys are having some trouble this morning. It looks like you got it figured out though, right?
Yeah, we just figure it out. I'm her translator because she doesn't speak English, okay?
Oh, okay, that's great. Thank you for helping me this morning. I just need to pull the case up real quick. This one is on the 9 a.m. docket, Tommy. Martha Espinosa Restrepo, 21 TR 6139. Let me just pull your case up, ma'am.
No problem.
And this is, are you guys friends?
Yeah, like family, something like that.
Okay. And does she want to try to resolve her case, or does she want a hearing?
She wants to resolve. The thing is that she knows she was speeding, because she got off from an appointment and she needed to pick up her daughter. Okay, she's like a single mom, so that's why she was speeding. She didn't have anyone to pick up her daughter, so what she wants is like that her points do not go up, because that will make the insurance like go up, and that will affect her because she lives with her daughter and she needs to be everything by her own, so that will affect her.
If she wants to resolve her case, it would be a $175 fine plus court costs, and the court would withhold her points.
That wouldn't affect her points?
No, I would not assess the points, so she will not have any points.
Okay, so she needs to pay 100 and how much? Sorry.
175 plus 103, so it would be $278.
Okay, and what, she can go to the school, or?
I'm not ordering her to go to the school.
Okay, so she only needs to pay that, and that's it. So the
All she needs to do is pay it. Yep. I can give her between 30 and 90 days to pay the fine and court costs. Does she need additional time?
No, the 90 will be good. So that will be apart from the ticket, or that's the total?
That's it. That's the total. 278 total, 90 days to pay, no points.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Judge. Thank you. She appreciated it.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Bye. All right. Tommy, you with me this afternoon too, or are you out of here?
No, I think Paula's with you this afternoon.
Sounds good. Just hope I have some people that understand that they need to bring an interpreter with them this afternoon.
Yeah, I know. Paula don't speak Spanish.
The afternoon dockets have been a bear lately. I think I was here till 5 last time. I had 48 of them, and every single one of them wanted a full hearing. Oh. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for people to come back in person. I can get so much more done in person with the hearings anyway. The hearings over Zoom, when you have 50 of them all set at 1:30 is,
yep.
You can imagine.
I sure can, because I've had to do them.
It's unreal. All right, let's just start bringing in the next bunch.
Okay.
A lot of people are showing up today, which is great.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like I roll a lot of them. Why is Mr. Dudion is still on there? Good morning, everybody. This is Judge Nicola. If you're just now signing into Zoom, please mute your microphone until your case is called. Everybody who's signing on to YouTube, signing on to Zoom right now, please mute your microphone until your case is called. If you are signing, thank you, especially that one. That one was really loud. All right, let's start with Mr. Is it Corase?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I need to find your case. Is that your last name is Corase?
Well, Chorus is how I pronounce it. But
sorry, Mr. Chorus.
No
what
problem.
time are you scheduled for a hearing this morning, sir?
Well, I had in my notes 9 o'clock, so I logged in at 9, but I might be incorrect.
I can't find you. Do you have a case number, sir?
No, I left it at my office and I logged in here at my house because I didn't want to miss the hearing.
Tommy, do you see Mr. Corris's citation? I just don't see him on any of my dockets.
I don't see it on the dockets. I'm looking it up now.
Thank you.
And my apologies. I think I wasn't on my Zoom wasn't mic or muted and I was on a conference call. So please forgive me. I'm sure it's annoying.
Oh, that's okay. It's just,
He's scheduled for 1:30. It's for a hearing.
oh, and Mr. Corris, are you interested in trying to resolve your case, or would you like to have a hearing in your case?
Well, I would be happy to discuss resolving it now if we have that opportunity.
We do have that opportunity. Just let me see what I'm looking at first. Let me look at your one at the 1:30. Was your case set on a hearing docket, or have you actually been to one of these 9 o'clock hearings yet, sir?
I was at one of these 9 o'clock hearings probably about a month and a half ago.
And what happened then?
I believe the judge offered 4 points and a fine or a hearing. And I said, well, if that's the case, I guess I'll have to go to the hearing.
I'm actually surprised there would be 4 points and a fine when it's it's a $175 fine. It's not a mandatory court appearance. Okay. Well, I have an alternative.
Okay.
If you wanted to resolve it this morning, it would be a $175 fine plus court costs. If you wanted to withhold the points, you'd have to do a 4-hour traffic school.
Am I eligible for that? I know I did a traffic school like 3 or 4 years ago.
You'd still be eligible, yes, and especially if it's court ordered, which it would be court ordered.
Then I'd accept that offer. That would be very helpful.
Okay, so that'll be the order of the court. You have to do the traffic school within 30 days. I can offer you the ability to pay the fines and court costs between 30 and 90 days.
Okay, and will I get an email or a written notice so I can follow up with all that?
So you'll get a judgment in the mail that shows you what your fines and court costs are, which is $278, but you won't receive actually a court order to do the traffic school. It would be in your case online, but I'm telling you to do it within 30 days and to file the certificate, because when you go online, it'll say judge ordered traffic school completed within 30 days. So you definitely need to take one of those online traffic schools and file a certificate with the clerk of courts. That way you won't have any more difficulties. That sound good?
That sounds awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Well, I guess they say the early bird gets the worm. So your case for this afternoon has been disposed.
Well, thank you very much and have a great day.
You too. All right, you too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Your Honor, that was 90 days to pay?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Zand, you ready, sir? Maximus Zand, case number 21TR6991, supposed to be at 10:30. Mr. Zand, you ready? He was there. Mr. Zand, you need to unmute your microphone, please, sir.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. All right, Mr. Zand, you're here charged with unlawful tint.
Yes, I got cited for tinted windows. I had no idea they're basically illegal. Since then, I have removed the tint and here's the receipt for it.
You removed the tint? Yes? You're muted again.
Sorry, typing out.
You removed the tint.
Yes, I have.
Case dismissed. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do?
No.
Or I should do?
Nope, I appreciate you removing the tint.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day. Bye. Mr. Heidel, this is case number 21 TR 6387. He's on the 9:30 docket. There he is. Mr. Heidel, just give me a quick second to pull your case up.
Okay.
You're 17, sir?
16.
16. All right. Would you like to try to resolve your case this morning, or would you like to set your case for a hearing?
Resolve.
Okay. If you wanted to resolve your case, it would be a $250 fine plus court costs, and I would order you to do the 12-hour traffic school.
That's for no points, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I'm ordering you to do the hefty traffic school based on your age and based on where you were driving and your speed. You're driving way too fast for that area of town, and you need to understand that you have to slow down, particularly when you're driving in the city of Naples. Okay? I'm sure you know that. I see your mom sitting next to you, and I'm sure she's probably giving you a lot more grief than I have.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I'm guessing she's paying your insurance with it 16, which at 16 years old is bad enough, but then you get a ticket going more than 30 miles over the speed limit, and she's going to get whammed on your insurance if you have 4 points on your license.
That's what we're afraid of, yes.
And I'm very aware of that as a judge and also the mother of a teenager. That I believe that the school of mom should always be much harsher than that which you get in court.
Thank you.
But, and the other thing that I think of too is that in order to teach our children that they need to slow down, one of the best ways to do that is make them go to a very painful 12-hour traffic school.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. I trust that we will not see you again back in court, Mr. Heidel. Right?
Thank you. Yes, no.
Okay, so how much time do you need to pay the fines and court costs? And I think I said on the record, hopefully $250 plus court costs, which would be $353. I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay.
That would work. Thank you.
Okay, we'll give you 90 days. I don't think I said this on the record for this new group of people. 90 days is the maximum that I can give as a judge, but if you find that you're having difficulty toward the end of that 90 days, make an appointment with the clerk of courts, and sometimes they can help people by giving them a payment plan.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Good luck with
Thank
everything,
you.
sir. Thank you for both zooming in. All right, Mr. Lamb, you ready, sir? And he is on our 10 o'clock docket. And this is case number 21 TR 4440. There we go, I think. Mr. Lamb, you need to unmute your microphone,
Yes.
sir. There you are.
I am.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, you're charged with unknowingly driving while your license is suspended. Have you fixed your license, sir?
Yes, I have. I think I provided the paperwork there. I followed the directions of the trooper, and it's reinstated.
Fantastic. Case dismissed.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you.
God
You
bless.
too. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Mr. Person. And Mr. Person is also in the 10
Yes,
o'clock.
ma'am.
hour. 21 TR 6710. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right. Just want to pull your case up real quick so I can take a look at what we got.
Okay.
Oh. And sir, are you interested in trying to resolve your case this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you wanted to resolve your case to have the points withheld, it would be a $250 fine plus court costs, and you would need to do an 8-hour traffic school. Would you like to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The traffic school needs to be completed within 30 days. I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay the fine and the court costs. How much time would you like to pay, sir?
You said the 90 days was for the payment
Money?
plan? I mean,
90 days would be how much?
90 days is for the ticket?
90 days would be for the fine and court costs, and 30 days would be for you to complete the traffic school and file a certificate with the clerk of courts.
Okay, and what is the total?
The total would be $353.
Plus the court cost.
The court costs are $103, the fine is $250.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
right.
Now, are you gonna email it or?
No, it'll come in the mail.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.
All right.
All right. Ken Yaguir.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Yaguir?
It's Kanaya Izagiri.
Oh, I was really not even close. Miss Izagiri, 21 TR 6832. And she is on my 10 o'clock docket. Let me just pull your case up real quick. Ooh. All right, Ms. Yaguiri, we need to schedule your case for a hearing. I can't offer you the ability to resolve this at a 9 o'clock docket based on your speed and where you were driving. So I'm going to need to hear from the officer before I can make a determination as to whether we can resolve this.
Okay.
So let's set this on that was it May the 5th, Tommy? May the 5th at 1:30 with officer present. We may be able to resolve it then, Ms. Yaguiri, but unfortunately, in looking at your situation, I can't resolve it this morning.
So will I get that in the mail or how would that work?
Yes, you'll get a notice in the mail. You'll be zooming back in at 1:30 on May the 5th so that I can hear from you and also from the officer about the speed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Ms. Jimenez? Vanessa Jimenez, you there? All right, I'm going to bring some other people in.
Yes, I'm here.
Ms. Jimenez, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody else that's getting ready to sign on over Zoom, if you would please mute your microphone. This is Judge Nicola. I'm currently in the middle of a hearing. Please mute your microphone. Let's see. Let me find her. Ms. Jimenez, is your last name Jimenez? Because I'm not finding you.
No, my last name is Domingo Pedro.
No, sir. I'm talking to Vanessa Jimenez. Everybody else
Yes,
who's over
Vanessa
Zoom,
Jimenez Martinez.
Martinez, thank you. Everybody else who's over Zoom, please mute your microphone. I have a few people. I will get to you. I promise.
And investigative costs that you'll need to put down.
Everybody who's over Zoom needs to mute your microphone, please.
$9.45.
Everybody who's over Zoom needs to mute your microphone, or I'll put you back in the waiting room. I don't even see a Martinez here. Am I missing something, Tommy?
She's on the 10 o'clock. 21 TR 6781.
They must have added her after I did my spreadsheet. Hold on, Ms. Jimenez, I'm sorry. Ms. Martinez.
No problem.
Yep. She's on the 10 o'clock? Oh, there she is. Yeah, when I prepared my spreadsheet last week, she wasn't on this. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody who's over Zoom this morning, I appreciate it if you would please mute your microphone until we are ready to proceed with your case. My name is Judge Tamara Nicola. This morning is an opportunity for you to resolve your case if you would like to. If you would not like to try to resolve your case, you have the opportunity to have a hearing with the police officer present. Those cases will go forward in May. So when I call your case, if you do not want to try to resolve your case, please let me know and I will schedule your case for a hearing, all right? Right now we're talking with Ms. Jimenez Martinez. Ms. Martinez, would you like to try to resolve your case this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
If you would like to resolve your case, the offer to resolve your case would be a $250 fine plus court costs. You would also be required to do a 4-hour traffic school in order to withhold the points. Would you like to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay. You'll have to complete the traffic school within 30 days. I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay the fine and court costs. How much time would you like to pay the money?
Can I get to 30 days, please?
You can, 30 days to pay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Gargaro, are you ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am. How are you, Judge?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Look, first and
okay.
foremost, I want to tell you, thank you for taking this. I mean, it's been quite a ride here. I got that ticket over a year ago at this point.
Did you really?
You know, and not naturally with the pandemic, there's just a lot of things going on. And it kept on getting postponed. So thanks for hearing this.
Of course. This is 20 TR 1149, failure to obey a traffic control device. Mr. Gargaro, are you interested in trying to resolve it this morning, or are you looking to set this for a hearing with the officer present?
No, I am interested in resolving it. I'm just not too sure how we go about it. I'm a Michigan resident.
Okay.
So the thing that was going on with me is I wanted to resolve it and I was ready, willing, and able to take the classes. The downside is that the classes don't reciprocate up into Michigan. So if I were to take the Florida classes, Michigan still looks at it as points. So I'm not too sure how to resolve it.
I'm not sure, but what I could offer you today, if you want to resolve it, is a $60 fine plus court costs, and I won't make you take the traffic school, and we'll withhold the points.
I'm all in on that. So
Okay.
so that's 0 points on that end.
It would be a withhold of adjudication, so there would not be points.
Great. Yeah. I mean, as long as there's no points in my record, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
So that would be $163 that you would owe that would be payable through the clerk of courts. If you can either do that by sending a check, or you can do it online, and then you'll be done. You got to do it. All right, whoever's over Zoom that's got their microphone unmuted, please mute your microphone.
Yeah, I could pay whatever fines or fees today. You know, and just to be clear, I don't. So that ticket kind of gets waived at that point. Is that what happens?
It's not waived. It's going to show up as that you had the ticket, but the points were withheld. The court withheld adjudication of guilt on it. That's what's going to happen.
Okay,
So it'll show up as a withhold of adjudication. You won't have any points on your driving record, but the ticket will still show up as you having had the ticket.
Okay, so do you know, does that still affect my insurance?
No clue.
Okay, is there any other way around that?
The only other thing I could do is set you for a hearing in May with the officer present to see whether the officer would either doesn't show up, so he don't have any way to prove your case, or the officer says, I'm willing to dismiss the ticket, or we have a hearing.
Okay, would you advise that if you were me? Sorry, I know I shouldn't be asking.
Not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I lost my role as a lawyer once I became a judge. Judge is neutral. I'm not allowed to give anyone any legal advice. I can't even give you personal advice anymore because I've taken an oath that makes me swear that I have to be completely neutral. I offer people the ability to resolve cases. I can't tell you whether it's a good idea, bad idea, or indifferent. That's a question for a lawyer, your mom, or your insurance company, or somebody else.
Well, and that's why I would love to be able to contact my insurance company if I do it. So you said that's called withheld of what?
Withheld adjudication. The other thing I could do, if you would like, is I could reschedule you for another 9 o'clock hearing date to try to resolve it once you have all the information you need. I'm happy to continue your case without setting you for a actual hearing so that you'll be in front of me or another one of the traffic judges to say, Judge, I'd like to avoid the points and not do the traffic school. Would you consider that? Another judge said she would consider it. Judge Nicola said she'd consider it, but I was worried about the effect on my license, so I asked for a continuance. You can always do that.
Okay, great.
Actually,
that'd be great. I'll check.
Tommy put it on. You can put it on.
I just don't have the ability to take the traffic school. Otherwise, I would.
Tommy, if you want to stick it on one of my traffic dockets for another 9 a.m. and then just remind me, Mr. Gargaro, that this is what we had discussed. I think I'll remember you, but I'm also doing about 175 traffic cases today, so
Totally understand. Yeah.
When I see 175 people, there are times that I go, oh, you've got to refresh my recollection.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So should I then just kind of bank on having an email sent to me with a new date and time?
I'm going to give you a new date right now.
Okay, great.
April 28th at 9 a.m. is your next one.
April 28th at 9 a.m.
Okay, and then would that be the same ID code to get in?
Yep.
Same one I
ID.
used today?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Appreciate
All right,
it.
you're welcome.
Yep.
See you then. All right, bye-bye. All right, Andre's phone. We have an Andre.
Yes.
How are you, sir?
Good, and you?
I'm good. So what's your last name?
Domingo Pedro?
Mr. Domingo Pedro. Let me find you. Okay, Mr. Domingo Pedro is on the 9 o'clock docket, 21 TR 4928. So let me pull up your case, sir.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Domingo Pedro, if you wanted to resolve your case this morning, it would be a $175 fine plus court costs, and the court would withhold your points. Would you be interested?
Well, I want to fight for the ticket.
May the 5th at 1:30.
May 5th,
1:30.
1:30?
Yes, sir. Case is moved to a hearing docket. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Is that the end of the May 5th docket, Tommy?
We've got one more left.
All right. Attorney Carmen Leon, sir, are you ready?
Good morning. I am ready, Your Honor. I
you
was
here
just
for, sir?
retained on the case. The defendant's last name is Enev, E-N-E-V.
Okay, that is on our 10 o'clock docket.
Yes,
and that is 21 TR 6943. Let me just pull that one up.
Would you happen to have a potential plea offer today, Your Honor?
I would. I just got to pull him up.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I would anyway. That one's on the 10 o'clock. Where am I seeing that? TR 6943. Well, for whatever reason, it's not pulling up. Let me just find, hold on. 21 TR 6943. It looks like this case was removed from my docket.
Really? Well, I filed a not guilty plea late yesterday, and they must have reset and put out another attorney docket or something, I guess.
It looks like it was rescheduled to 4/13, but we might be able to resolve it today. Just let me take a look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
If you wanted to resolve it, it'd be a $250 fine plus court costs, and I would be willing to withhold the points.
Let's go ahead and do it, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Sure. Does he need any additional time to pay? Like, I can give him between 30 and 90.
Yeah, we'll take 60, Your Honor.
Okay, 60 days to pay. Thank you. Tommy, we can do that, right? Even though he was moved to April. Just
yes, I added him back onto the docket.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, sir. So withhold 356, 60 days to pay. Have a great day, Your Honor.
Yep. Thank you. You too.
Good seeing you
Bye.
again.
Thank you. Vasquez, you ready?
Yes,
Manuel Vasquez. Mr. Solar, will you please mute your microphone? Mr. Alfredo
Yes.
Solar. Thank you. Mr. Vasquez, this is Manuel Vasquez, 21 TR 6885. Hold on one second, Mr. Vasquez. I just need to pull your case up.
Go ahead, take your time.
Thank you. He's on the 10 a.m. docket. All right, Mr. Vasquez, would you like to try to resolve your case this morning, sir?
What does that mean by resolve?
By resolve means that the court would impose a disposition this morning, that we would settle your case versus having a hearing with the officer present. I would offer you the ability to finish your case this morning by paying a fine and court costs and some traffic school. If you didn't want to do that and you thought that you were not guilty of this citation, then what I would do is schedule you for an actual hearing where you could give testimony, tell your side of the story, let the officer be present and tell his or her side of the story to try to determine what we can do with it then.
Thank you for explaining. Can I do what you said about resolve?
If you wanted to resolve it, it would be a $300 fine plus court costs, and I would require you to do a 12-hour traffic school. That's the only way you could avoid the points.
For the 12-hour traffic school, how would that work?
You would need to sign up for the traffic school online. There are lots of accredited online traffic schools. You just type in Florida Driver Improvement School or Florida Traffic School, and you'll see dozens of them that are accredited and that are acceptable for the court. You just need to make sure that you sign up for the one that is a 12-hour school.
And that could just be all done online, right? You don't have to go anywhere for that?
Yes, it can be done online, yes.
All right, I'll do that then.
You need to complete the traffic school within 30 days, I'm sorry. 30 days on the school, 90 days to pay the fine and court costs. So the total fine and court cost is $403.
$403. Let me write that down real quick.
Yep.
Is it going to send in the mail or is it email?
You'll get it in the mail.
The mail, everything, the court costs and where to ship it and everything?
You're going to need to submit your driving improvement certificate to the Collier County Clerk of Courts, and their address is online. You can go to collierclerk.com.
All right, and you said I had 90 days to pay the $403 fine, and then 30 days to do the traffic school. And if I do not do the traffic school, then that means I get points on my license.
That's right.
And how many points would that be?
I think it's 4.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Wait, how long would it take for the mail to come in?
You're going to have to ask the post office. I was just watching the news last night and they were talking about the fact that the post office takes longer than usual. So that's a question for the U.S. Postal Service. But I will tell you that you can look online at your case online at thecollierclerk.com, and you can see everything that was done today, because everything that is done in a court case, unless it's a confidential court case, is public record. So you could pull up your case, go online, type in your name under a name search, and you would see your case and how much money you owe and how to pay it and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, would I be able to pay this from there?
You're probably more internet savvy than I am.
Yeah, but for that, I remember I looked at that earlier, and I said, if I saw in the section that said pay, it might be like, since you're submitting it right now, I might be able to pay it like anytime before I get the thing in the mail.
Yeah, you'll be able to pay it. It should be online pretty quick.
Actually available right now.
Oh, yeah.
All
See,
right.
Tommy is super quick. So I know that he's going to have I'm going to say, this is what the fine is in the court cost, and he's going to click a button and it's going to be like, bam, instantaneous. It's going to be there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, good luck to you, sir.
You too.
Attorney Paz, you there?
Hey, Judge.
How are you?
This is 3 days in a row for us, so I missed that one hearing, so I'm batting at 750.
Not going to miss any more, I don't think. I'm guessing.
No. Sometimes it gets a little crazy around here, but we try to stay on top of everything.
Great. Who are you here for?
Donato, Judge Dahlia Donato.
Okay, and that's on the 9 o'clock. Let me just pull that one up.
Yes.
There we go. Case number 21 TR 3888.
Yes, Judge. On this case, she got a clean record, 87 and a 70. If we can resolve this without traffic school, we'd enter a no contest plea to resolve it, Judge.
All right. I think we can. Just pull this one up. So it would be a $150 fine plus court costs, and in her case, I would not impose the school.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next week or whenever.
Or tomorrow. I don't know.
Or tomorrow. That's right.
All right. Have
There's
a great
worse
day.
places to be, that's for sure, Judge. Have a wonderful day.
That's true. Then in a dark courtroom by yourself, yeah, there's worse. No, there's not much worse places. I'm just kidding. doing 300 traffic cases in a dark courtroom by yourself. I'm trying to think, what's worse? I know there is worse, but I can't think of it right now.
Judge, I wouldn't have a problem with it. So
I don't really either. I'm not really complaining. I love this job. So anyway, all right. Well, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Your Honor, what was the fine on that? I missed it, sorry.
What was that?
What was the fine on that?
150.
150, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, bye. Mr. Solar.
Good morning.
Hi there. And this is Alfredo Sol. Is it Solar or Solar?
Solar.
Solar, 21 TR 2469. And he's on the 9 o'clock. Let's find your case, Mr. Solar. And this is And Mr. Solar, would you like to try to come up with a way to resolve your case, or are you looking to set your case for a hearing, sir?
I'd like to see how I can resolve it.
The way that I would resolve it, if you're interested, would be a $60 fine plus court costs, which are 103, so it'd be 163, but I would not impose the driving school or impose the points. Would you like to do that?
Absolutely, thank you. Yes.
Great. I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay the total amount. How much time do you need, sir?
30 days is fine.
30 days to pay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. All right. How many more do we have in the waiting room? 6 more. Just like gonna go like this for a minute. This is the easy one too. This is in the morning. Wait till the afternoon. We need that big TV for the afternoon when we have like 30 police officers and 40 people all in one Zoom meeting, right? We do. We need like one of those, like we need to rent out the silver spot, which I've heard that they rent out, and then we could just have one great big, we could have a movie screen and like popcorn.
And it's only $75. It's not that bad.
We already did it once, Tommy.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I was thinking about doing it for my nephew's birthday.
Well, you should. You should. It was fantastic.
Okay.
And they'll let you play whatever movie you want.
Okay.
Yeah. I did it with a leadership group that I'm involved with, and we were struggling to find ways to get together, and we figured renting out an entire movie theater was a great way to do it, and it worked fine. So you should do it.
Okay.
Just pick a movie that the adults enjoy too. Don't do like the Teletubbies movie or anything like that.
No Teletubbies.
No Teletubbies ever. All right, let's see here. We got 6 more, I think. And for now, anyway. Oh, I admit all.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Judge Nicola. If you wouldn't mind muting your microphone until I call your case, I would appreciate it. That's so we can avoid feedback that happens over the Zoom app when we have everybody with their microphones on. Okay. Once we have everybody connected, I'll start calling your cases, okay? All right.
Hello.
Mr. Greco, if you could please mute your microphone. We're going to get started. I am Judge Nicola. I ask everyone to mute their microphone because when the microphones are not muted and we have this many people in a Zoom meeting, there's a lot of feedback. This morning's hearing is an opportunity for people to try to settle their cases without going to a hearing. I'll offer you all the opportunity to do that, but you don't have to settle it. You, of course, if you think that you received the ticket wrongfully or if you have a defense to the ticket, you can ask me to set your case for a hearing. The hearings right now will be on May the 12th. That's the date that we're scheduling hearings. That will allow you to be able to tell the court your side of the story or why you think you shouldn't have been given the ticket. It also gives the officer to give his or her side of the story and why the officer thinks that you should have received the ticket so that the court can consider both sides. This morning is an opportunity for you to be able to for me to be able to look at your case and tell you what I would do without the officer being present if you would like to try to settle it without going to a full hearing. Oftentimes I can provide you a better disposition of your traffic ticket at a hearing this morning than I would if I hear testimony from the officer and find that you have actually committed the violation. Does that make sense to everybody? I'm hoping, thumbs up? Yep. All right, let's start with Ms. Marte.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Am I saying your name correctly? Is it Marte?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. 21 TR 808. Tommy, she is on the 10 o'clock docket. Give me a chance to take a look at your case real quick. Okay. All right, and so Ms. Marte, if you wanted to resolve your case this morning, the fine would be $175, and the court would also impose the court cost, which would be $103, but I would not order you to go to traffic school.
Okay, I just don't, yeah, that's exactly what I want. I just don't want no points. So whatever it is that I have to do, just for me not to receive the points on my license.
That's what the court would do, $175 fine plus court costs. How's that sound?
Okay, that sounds perfect.
And for the record, I can give everyone between 30 and 90 days to pay. If I order the traffic school has to be done within 30 days. Ms. Marte, in your case, I'm not ordering the traffic school, but you will need to pay the fines and court costs within 30 days unless you need more time.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
So do you need any more than 30 days or does 30 days work for you?
30 days works for me.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you so much. Have
You're
a great
welcome.
day.
You too. All right, bye-bye. Mr. Baker, are you ready, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm representing Dorian Ramirez. I don't know if you got my notice yet. He only hired us yesterday afternoon.
Okay, I didn't, but that's okay. 21 TR 670908 on the 10 o'clock docket. I just need to pull up that case.
What was the name again? I'm sorry.
Dorian Ramirez.
Ramirez, 20 TR 6708.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And sir, if you wanted to resolve Mr. Ramirez's case, it would be a $250 fine plus court costs of 4 hours school. And the court would withhold the points.
Yes, we accept that. And can we get 90 days to pay?
Absolutely.
That's great.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Baker.
Okay, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Miss Loza?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. And this is 21 TR 6944. Let me just pull your case up, ma'am.
Okay.
She's also on the 10 a.m. And Ms. Loza, if you wanted to resolve your case, it would be the same offer as was made in the last case. It'd be a $250 fine plus, actually no, in your case, it's a $250 fine plus court cost 4 hour school.
Okay. Also, I was given a citation for not having my proof of insurance, and I have that now. Can I show you that, or?
I don't see the citation for no proof of insurance, but if we can find it, I'll dismiss it for you. Let me just see if I can find it. I believe you. I just don't have it on my docket this morning. Tommy,
Oh, I see.
Let's see if we can find it for you.
Okay.
Usually they both run together and I'll have them both, but I only have the one. So give us a minute.
I have the ticket right here with me, and it says I didn't have proof of insurance at the time. I've got it now.
Okay. Let's see if we can find it for you, okay?
That's 21 TR 6981.
6981. Can we just dismiss that citation, Tommy?
Yeah, I can add it and we can dismiss it.
All right, so we're going to dismiss the registration certificate, and on the speeding, it would be a $250 fine plus court costs and a 4 hour school.
Okay, what are the court costs?
103.
103. Okay.
And I can give you between 30 and 90 days to pay the fine and court costs. How much time do you need?
30 works for me.
Okay, so we'll give you 30, and you also have to do the school and get your certificate in within 32, okay?
Okay, would that affect, would I have points in on my license after that?
No, because you're doing the traffic school.
Okay.
Okay?
Me.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too. Mr. Greco, you ready, sir?
Yes, hello, how are you? Good morning.
I'm good. How are you? Give me a minute. 21 TR 6731. And he's on the 10:30, Tommy.
Yes, I am.
All right, let me just find your case real quick. All right, Mr. Greco, based on the allegations in your ticket, I think I'm gonna have to set your case for a hearing. That will be on May the 12th at 1:30 with the officer present. I kind of want to hear more about the circumstances surrounding your speed before I make a determination on how I can resolve it.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be May the 12th at 1:30, and then that'll give me the opportunity to hear from both of you, you and the officer, and give me, well, me or the traffic judge who's hearing the case, the opportunity to make a better decision. Okay?
All right. And can I also ask you if I have gotten 2 speeding tickets, could I do something about that? Because I don't know how you get 2 speeding tickets in one stop.
I only have 1 speeding ticket. Is there a second one, Tommy?
I think so.
We'll
I don't
look it
see
up.
one on this docket. Let me look.
Yeah, then that was kind of weird to me.
All right, that's weird to me too. But we'll find out. I see 3 traffic citations in 2021. 21 TR 6731, 20 TR 6729, and 20 TR 6730. The one we're here on today is 6731. So you have 20 TR 6729, which is unlawful speed.
That one was not set for a hearing. The other 2 have not been requested to be set for a hearing.
Okay, well, let's see. This one, 21 TR 6730 is failure to stop at a steady red light. 21 TR 6729 is unlawful speed. It says March 9th of 2021. And then 21 TR 6731. Well, that is interesting. So, well, 21 TR 6731 says unlawful speed. That's the one we have here.
Yes.
Let me just look at that citation. One TR 6729.
And I wanted to ask one more question too.
Sure.
If I wanted to get like a jump start on like the traffic school, is there any way I can get a reference for that or something like that?
Hold on one second. Well, it's very strange. This is an interesting situation because I'm looking at 21 TR 6729 says you were charged speeding 65 and a 45 at 3:54 a.m. And then the case that's before me today, which is 21 TR 6731, says you were charged with going 90 and a 45 at 3:58 a.m. So it looks like they gave you a ticket for going 20 over at 3:54 a.m. and then 4 minutes later for speeding up to 90. So that's what I'm seeing here.
Yes, that's what I got. Yes, and I was wondering if I can get one of the tickets dropped or if you could do anything about that.
I think what we're gonna do, Tommy, what I'd like to do with these 3 citations is set all 3 of them on a hearing docket at the same time.
So they'll all be on the May 12th.
Yeah, I want to put them all on the May 12th because in all honesty, this is the first time I've seen an officer cite someone twice within 4 minutes. And the circumstances surrounding the allegations contained in the body of the ticket. So in order to be able to make a good judgment as to what to do with your 3 tickets, I think that we need to have you present and have the officer present and find out what was going on that night. And I think we need to address all 3 of them at the same time. I would not be willing, based on what I see before me today, to throw out one of those tickets without hearing from a police officer as to why I should. Okay?
All
So
right.
May 12th, 1:30, all 3 tickets have now been set for a hearing.
Okay, sounds good. All right,
Okay.
thank you. Have a nice
You're
day.
welcome. You
Goodbye.
too. Bye-bye. All right, Ms. Caballero.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm appearing on behalf of Arpan Mita.
Nita.
He's on 9 a.m. docket.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought I already heard that case. Didn't I? Oh, wait a minute. What's the first name?
Arpan
Arpan. What's the last name?
Mita, M-E-H-T-A.
All right, I don't have that on my, I think a few cases were added since I've done my spreadsheet, which was a week ago.
Okay.
I don't see anybody with that last name on my 9 a.m. Do you see it, Tommy?
I'm checking now. I don't see it on the docket. I'm trying to see, maybe because she was
An attorney?
yeah, it gets set on another date. That's ARPAN, A-R-P-A-N, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it was moved to March 30th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Are you looking to try to resolve it? I might be able to take a look at it now for you if you'd like me to.
Yes, absolutely.
What's case number, Tommy?
It is 21 TR 6394.
All right, let me see what we got. I feel more comfortable putting this on an actual hearing docket with the officer based on the speed and where this gentleman was driving.
Okay.
Let's set this for May 12th at 1:30. And we may be able to resolve it there with the officer. I just not quite comfortable resolving it today.
All right, sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll see you then.
Bye.
All right. Mr. Naziker. Saying your name correctly? Or
It's
Miss
Inzapor.
Sylvia.
Miss
Hi.
Inzapor. How are you?
How do you say your name?
Inzapor.
Oh, Inzapor. Thank you. All right. She has 2 cases on the 10:30 docket. And let me just find out.
I think it's supposed to be 3. Yeah.
Oh, there's 3?
Yes.
Yes.
There were only 2 when I did my spreadsheet. Now we've got 3. All right. So the first one I'm going to look at is 19 TR 18321. Wow, that's an old case. Unknowingly driving while license suspended, canceled, or revoked. Did you fix your license?
I did. It's fixed. It's valid at this point.
Okay. Then let's dismiss that citation. That's easy. And then the next one we'll look at is 19 TR 30288. Let's see what that one is. It's another one for driving while license suspended, which is fixed, right?
Yes, ma'am. I fixed my license and then I didn't know that another ticket hit. So I got a ticket very close together.
All right, I'm going to dismiss that one too. So that's 2
Appreciate
down.
it.
1
Thank
to
you.
go. Third one is speed.
That was tied to one of the tickets. Unknowingly, it was given to me the same day.
Okay.
And I took a driving course. I took a 12-hour driving course.
Okay.
I can upload the document. I don't know. I forgot to attach it to this case.
Let me just take a look at.
Actually, I do think that the driving course might be attached already.
Okay. I just want to take a look at your driving record. Looks like you've had a lot of trouble with your license, but you've gotten it all fixed now, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's actually financial issues that got me in trouble. At one point, I didn't have a job. So when I would get a ticket, I couldn't resolve it in time. And then I would get kind of hit with fines and all kind of issues. But I'm working consistently now, so I'm hoping to keep my license valid.
Okay, good. All right, so yes, I would accept the traffic school. Just need to have you upload that for me when you have a chance.
I think it's attached. Is there any way to see if it was already attached to the motion? If not, how do you want me to upload it? Should I like file it or?
Well, let me just ask Tommy if he's got a copy of it. He can tell me.
I see the motion. I don't see the actual certificate for the driving school.
Okay, how do you want me to upload it? I can do it here, or if you want me to show it here, I don't know if you want me to.
1 second. It was submitted on the 8th of March. It's there.
Okay, great. All right, so the court's order would be $175 fine plus court costs. And the court would withhold the points based on you having done the 12-hour traffic school. So I'll order the 12-hour traffic school and note that you've already done it.
Okay, wonderful. And can I have 90 days to pay the
You can.
175?
It's 175 plus 103, so it's 278.
Okay.
And I can give you the full 90 days, sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And
I'm sorry.
So,
I started paying the ticket towards a payment plan. Will the money that I started paying towards it be applied to this now?
Yeah, it should be. Tommy, are you showing that she's been paying on it? Actually,
What happened is I didn't realize that this case would go towards a suspension of my license and HTO. So I had already started paying on a payment plan for both tickets, and then I requested to go to court for it to fight the HTO.
Okay. Well, you filed the motion to vacate the sentence. So the sentence has been vacated. It was vacated on 3/17/21.
Yes, ma'am.
And so the new sentence of the court would be $175 fine plus court costs. So it'd be $278. And and I'm showing, if I look at your history, that you've paid $28 at one point, then you paid, and you should be able to see the payments if you go on the website for the Call Your Clerk.
No problem. But can it be applied? I just want to know if I can, whatever.
Yeah, you paid $46 in January, then you paid another $50. So you've got like $100 and some that you've already paid on it. So you just need to pay the rest. Tommy, do you show how much she's already paid?
I'm looking now, Your Honor.
Let's see if we can figure out how much you've paid, and then we can tell you how much you have left.
No problem. Thank you, Judge.
Of course.
So I'm showing the 50, 46, and 28, which in total is 124.
Okay, wonderful. So I'll just cover the rest.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
And it was
So
278.
273 minus 124. I wish I was good at doing math in
No,
my
that's
head.
fine. I got that. It's not that hard.
278 minus 124. I used to be able to do it really, really well. And then I got to the point where I hear 100 traffic cases a day and I have all these numbers going on upstairs and I go, forget it, I need a calculator.
Thank you so much, Judge Nicole. Thank you, prosecutor.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
All right, thank you. All right,
Thank
have a great day.
You
Bye.
too.
All right, did you hear that, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm a prosecutor now. Didn't even have to go to school. I love it.
Prosecutor. You're big and bad. That's all I gotta say.
I guess so. So I can call FGCU and just cancel all my classes now.
I didn't know you were in school. What are you taking?
Legal studies.
You gonna be a lawyer?
No.
No, you said that with kind of like a no.
I don't have the attitude for that, Your Honor.
Oh, come on.
I look sweet and innocent.
No, we need more lawyers that are nice.
Okay. But we'll wait for Paula. Paula's going to
You've
law
always
school.
been nice to me. Let's put it that way.
I am. I like you, Judge Nicola.
No, thank you. I like
I
you too.
working with you.
I like working with you.
Thank you.
All right, so we got a few people that we need to move, right?
Yep.
We don't have that many though. I thought we did a lot better today. I feel like a lot of times I have so many no-shows, but I don't feel like there were that many today, which is great.
I don't think so either.
All right, and I don't know that my notes are gonna accurately reflect who we're missing. How many are you showing at 9?
9, I'm not showing any. We did all of 9.
We got all of 9 done.
All of 9.
Oh, that's awesome. How about 9:30?
9:30, I've got Fabian Canino.
Yep, I saw that.
6621.
All right, let's.
I'm sorry, 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30, right. Let's see if this is the first up. This is the first up, so let's continue it.
Okay, so we'll do 5:12.
Yep, at 9 o'clock or whatever time you guys stagger it.
You want it on the 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I'm not going to move these to a hearing docket.
Okay.
I'll just continue them to another 9 o'clock. I mean, unless of course, excuse me, we find that there are people that have been, frequent flyers that haven't been showing up for court, then we'll put them on a 1:30.
Right, okay, so I'll just put them all on 9 o'clocks. We can actually put those on May 5th.
Okay.
Make them
Let's
earlier.
just, let's take a look at them one by one, just so I can make sure that some of them aren't people that have just been blowing off court. So
Okay.
I saw that it's first time up on Fabian Canino. Did we address Valan Cruz?
1 second. No, we did not.
All right, that's the next one on my docket. So let's see what's going on with that individual. And order granting. Interesting that there was a license suspension, then he. All right, let's do this. Give me a quick second on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up his driver's license. See.
There's also correspondence in there as well.
I saw that, but I think that was because his driver's license got suspended.
Probably.
Let's just do. Computer is so slow today, even after they rebooted it.
That seems to be the norm lately.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that everybody's on the Zoom and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us judges are using it, and I don't know how much. I don't know anything about why the internet works or it doesn't. I just know that when you have a lot of people on it at the same time, it causes problems.
Yeah.
Just gonna check his driver's license real quick and see if it's still suspended.
Okay.
Because if it isn't, we can probably address it right now.
Okay.
Okay. C620 878 04. Shoot. I wonder if that gentleman's ever going to figure out that he in fact was still on Zoom when he was talking about whether or not he was a cat.
I don't know.
I don't think so either. characters you entered did not match. Okay, 4. 8. This is really such a pain. It makes you enter the characters and then it tells you, I mean, that you didn't enter them correctly. I'm like, I did enter them correctly.
I know, happens all the time.
His driver's license is still suspended, so
Okay.
let's move to another hearing.
All right.
At least that's what the DMV says, so.
Okay.
So that'll take care of him. We're gonna move him to the 5th too.
Yeah. At 9 o'clock.
Perfect. All right. The next one that I at least see in my notes is Guzman Puntriano. Is that you showing that one didn't appear?
Yep.
All right, let's see what's happening with that one. This one's brand new too. Let's move that one.
Okay.
It's only 16 days old.
Okay.
The next one that I think didn't appear is Leon Johnson or Johnson Leon.
Correct.
21 TR 659. Same thing, it's only 16 days old. Let's continue that to another 9 a.m.
Okay.
All these seem to be pretty new. Claudio Rodriguez Diaz.
Claudio Rodriguez Diaz.
It
No,
looks
he's
like
not on
actually-
he's not on the docket anymore.
Nope, that one dropped off. Okay.
Yep. So now
I try to prepare these spreadsheets as close to the hearings as I can. But because I was gone last week, I did it a week ago, and things change in a week, don't they?
they sure do.
Do you see anybody else on 9:30, or is that it?
No, that was it for 9:30.
All right, let's look at the 10.
We only have one on the 10, and that's John Yara.
Okay, John Yara. Let's see what I'm seeing for John Yara. That's a new one too. So let's move him to that May 5th date.
Okay. That's it for the 10 o'clock. And 10:30, we've got one, which is Montrez Davis.
Okay, that's the one I'm showing too. Let's show Montrez Davis. All right. And that one's a new one too. So let's move that one too.
Okay.
All right. And then so for the 1:30, we've addressed Mr. Karasi.
Yeah, he should be off of that docket.
Yeah, that was, I just need to make a note of that. So I make sure that I have Jen let the officer know that that one was disposed this morning.
Okay.
Sometimes I forget that. And sometimes if they only have one case, they're not too happy with me that I didn't tell them it was resolved. So I try.
Well, I know how that goes.
Yeah, we try. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you both for today. We managed to get done by 11 o'clock, which is good.
We did.
All right. And it was very nice meeting you.
Oh, she went to the bathroom.
Oh, I was looking to see if she was there, and I did saw the chair, but you know, sometimes people are standing off. We'll tell her.
Yeah.
I'll see her again. All right,
All
Tommy,
right.
have a great day. And if I don't see you, have a great rest of your week.
I will see you tomorrow.
Are we doing arraignments?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to start right at 8:30. I told the state attorney so that he knew, because I guess some of the judges started